Hey, what's up, everyone? Ever wonder what the truly wealthy do differently with their money? I'm not talking about winning the lottery or inheriting a fortune. I'm talking about the everyday habits, the subtle shifts in mindset that consistently build wealth over time. I'm about to share 7 of these key habits that separate millionaires from everyone else. Are you ready to unlock some secrets? Let's dive right in. First, millionaires live below their means. This might sound obvious, but it's a core principle often overlooked. It's not about depriving yourself, it's about prioritizing long-term financial security over short-term gratification. Think about it. You see someone driving a fancy car, wearing expensive clothes, and you automatically assume they're rich. But often, that's just a facade. They might be drowning in debt, living paycheck to paycheck, just trying to keep up appearances. Millionaires, on the other hand, focus on building assets, not accumulating liabilities. They understand the difference between needing something and wanting something. They delay gratification, choosing to invest their money wisely rather than spending it on frivolous purchases. Here's a surprising statistic. According to a study by Thomas Stanley, author of The Millionaire Next Door, the average millionaire drives a car that's several years old and often buys it used. They prioritize value and longevity over status. So, how can you implement this habit in your own life? Start by tracking your expenses. Use a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or even just a notebook to see where your money is actually going. Identify areas where you can cut back on unnecessary spending and redirect those funds towards your financial goals. Next, habit number 2, millionaires are relentless savers and investors. They don't just save what's left over after spending, they prioritize saving and investing as a non-negotiable part of their budget. They understand the power of compound interest, that magical force that allows your money to grow exponentially over time. Imagine 2 friends, Sarah and John. Sarah starts investing $500 a month at age 25, earning an average annual return of 8%. John, on the other hand, waits until he's 35 to start investing the same amount, with the same return. By the time they both reach 65, Sarah will have significantly more money than John, thanks to the power of compounding over those extra 10 years. This highlights the importance of starting early, even if you can only afford to save a small amount each month. Millionaires also understand the importance of diversification. They don't put all their eggs in one basket. They spread their investments across different asset classes, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and even alternative investments, to minimize risk and maximize returns. And here's another surprising fact. A study showed that millionaires, on average, have at least 7 different income streams. That's right, 7. This could include rental properties, side businesses, investments, royalties, or even part-time jobs. Diversifying your income streams provides a safety net in case one source dries up and accelerates your wealth building potential. Habit number 3, millionaires are lifelong learners. They understand that knowledge is power, especially when it comes to finances. They are constantly seeking out new information, reading books, attending seminars, and taking courses to improve their financial literacy. They stay up to date on market trends, economic developments, and investment opportunities. Think about it. The world of finance is constantly evolving. New technologies, new regulations, and new investment strategies are constantly emerging. If you're not willing to learn and adapt, you'll quickly fall behind. Millionaires also seek out mentors and advisors who can provide guidance and support. They understand the value of learning from others who have already achieved financial success. Now, let's move on to habit number 4. Millionaires are comfortable taking calculated risks. They understand that building wealth requires taking risks, but they don't gamble blindly. They carefully assess the potential risks and rewards of each investment before making a decision. They also understand that failure is a part of the process. They don't let fear of failure paralyze them. Instead, they learn from their mistakes and use them as opportunities to grow and improve. It's important to distinguish between calculated risk and reckless speculation. Calculated risk involves careful analysis, due diligence, and a clear understanding of the potential downsides. Reckless speculation, on the other hand, is based on emotions, hype, and a lack of knowledge. Habit number 5. Millionaires are disciplined budgeters. They don't just track their expenses, they create a detailed budget that outlines their income, expenses, savings goals, and investment targets. They use their budget as a roadmap to guide their financial decisions and ensure that they are staying on track. They also regularly review their budget to make adjustments as needed. Life is unpredictable, and your financial situation can change over time. It's important to be flexible and adapt your budget accordingly. Millionaires treat their budget as a tool for empowerment, not a source of restriction. It allows them to make informed choices about their spending, saving, and investing so they can achieve their financial goals faster. Next up, habit number 6. Millionaires prioritize experiences over material possessions. While they may enjoy the occasional luxury, they understand that true happiness comes from experiences, relationships, and personal growth, not from accumulating stuff. They invest in travel, hobbies, education, and spending time with loved ones. These experiences create lasting memories and enrich their lives in ways that material possessions never could. And here's the final surprising fact. Studies have shown that experiences actually increase in value over time. The memories and lessons learned from a trip or a new skill can stay with you for a lifetime, while the novelty of a new gadget quickly wears off. Finally, habit number 7. Millionaires surround themselves with a supportive network. They understand that your environment plays a crucial role in your success. They surround themselves with positive, ambitious, and like-minded individuals who can provide encouragement, inspiration, and accountability. They also avoid negative influences, such as toxic relationships, gossip, and negativity. They understand that these things can drain their energy and hinder their progress. Think about it. If you spend your time with people who are constantly complaining about money, who are always in debt, and who are unwilling to take responsibility for their financial situation, you're likely to adopt those same attitudes and behaviors. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who are financially savvy, who are constantly learning and growing, and who are committed to achieving their financial goals, you're much more likely to succeed. So, there you have it, 7 money habits that separate millionaires from everyone else. It's not about luck or inheritance. It's about adopting a specific mindset and consistently implementing these habits over time. Now, I know this is a lot to take in, but the key is to start small and focus on making gradual changes to your financial behavior. Choose 1 or 2 of these habits to focus on this week and see how they impact your finances. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tips on how to build wealth and achieve financial freedom. What are your thoughts? Which of these habits do you already practice? Which ones do you need to work on? Let me know in the comments below. I read and respond to as many comments as possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.